The kick, attacking left to right to start. So good to have you along. It is game on in Orlando. Proud to be the official medical team of Orlando City Soccer Club for orthopedics and sports medicine. To virtually every medical specialty, Orlando Health has physicians throughout Central Florida to provide the care you need when you need it. Jude gets it across to that penalty spot, held up by Dwyer, trying to get it back to Question, who made the nice run. And it'll be Fagundes trying to hold it up.
To the table, not only can he put in a good cross, I'll leave you, Jeff.
And he is in the box right now, gets across away and earns the first corner of the match ball.
And there's another opportunity there. Weak. I think he thinks he's playing well. He's a young goalkeeper that's really hungry to have success, and he's doing what he's being asked to do. And so he's put in a couple good performances. As long as you continue to do that as a goalkeeper, you continue to build confidence, and it's very hard to move you.
Suspended last match, the red card he picked up in the New York City FC game. Good to have him paired back with Amro Tarek. And a turnover at the center of the park. For the match performance so far, 7th minute. Throw coming from Brandon By, getting his 5th start. The left back spot. And a bit of a miscue in the back. It bounced by Edwards, and New England, with the benefit of a mistake, is out in front. I wouldn't say they struck first, because that wouldn't be apt.
Yes, it's a ball that gets slightly flicked over, but Earl Edwards Jr. is not able to deal with that. He mistimes the bounce. The game before the James O'Connor era, we were used to going down early and coming back. I'm curious to see the response from the guys.
Remain positive, because up to now, Orlando started the game pretty well.
Our good friend Tom Traxler has a saying, goals in the first 10 minutes of a game are usually given, not earned. U.S. International has his goal, just his 2nd of the season. Along the right side, Farrell able to win the throw-in. Fagundes to Agudelo. Takes it off of Orlando City, throw back to the Revolution.
Pick up the tempo and really control the pace of the game. As you say, they seem to be a little bit distraught at the moment, but I think there's enough experience from the guys to be able to just get a hold of the ball and get control of the game.
Play continues here. Dwyer holds it up nicely to Question. A back heel. Caldwell was wise to it, got there before Higuita. Confusion, Edwards will go long. Anibaba dueling with Dwyer. Zaibo. Over. The Lions counter, no. Good step up by Anibaba. Back down by Farrell on the backside. Falls to Yossi Yotun. Playing on an angle. Question, will he get there? No. Piece of it. Higuita. Step to the line. Throw in Orlando City. Sutter gets a touch. Be back. Question, now PC on the ball back to the other side, and Amro Tarek. Hands on hips, watching with great interest. Sliding tackle, all comes away.
Their moments to go and press, and they'll wait for Orlando to turn over the ball, and then they'll try and break very, very quickly. So Orlando needs to be super careful in possession.
Ita, Caldwell, those two have had some battles in the past. Pena playing it through, and right to Earl Edwards. Fagundes thought he was in. No surprise here if you're James O'Connor. O'Neal, why not put that into the stands, though?
They really played well against Minnesota and against LA. Red Bull is a little bit different story, but I think they feel like they could have gotten more points out of those 2 games.
Red Bull scored late. Now Pena on a loose ball. Pena will shoot, and it's 2-0. The Revolution pulling a shocker right now in Orlando.
Pressure on, but these are 2 goals that Orlando City has given them. Credit to Pena here with an excellent finish with the inside of his foot. Really powerful. Very little Earl Edwards could do there, but it all comes down to Orlando City making it too easy.
PC. Mohamed El Manir. Yotun trying to get a touch. Heads it to Higuita.
Because as soon as that ball is passed, as you said, they then go and close down in groups.
Yotun had a turnover. Now it's Fagundes on goal. Went the other way with it. And Earl Edwards able to get his body back to the right.
But they have a lot of quality, so you can't give him any advantages.
Going through a tackle was Higuita. Ball was heavy away. Now it's going to be out compass line quickly was Edwards as Fagundes was lurking once more. Service, flick on header just off target to the right.
That ball, you know something good's going to come out of it. Tony Rocha get there.
O'Neal got ahead to it.
O'Neal gets ahead on it. That's slightly wide, but does a good job. They're part of that old school. It's either the ball or the body, but not both, right?
Oh, it's good defending to a certain degree. It's good defending ball.
Dominated the proceedings, taking the ball away. Here's Mohamed El Munir, gets into the area. Will leave it back. Read well.
Yeah, but that was a good play by Orlando City with a great ball by Shane O'Neal.
Dwyer's in. One-on-one. Dom Dwyer, save made by Matt Turner.
We shouldn't have gotten. They put them away. Clear opportunities like this one right here. Dom Dwyer does a good job running off behind the defender, and a great ball by Mohamed El Munir. Plenty of time.
Midfield is going to be very difficult. They need to look to bypass New England's midfield.
The last time the Revolution were in this stadium, they got boat raced 6-1 in a game that had a red card early going. Caught out a bit was by. Neto retains possession. Will have the throw with Higuita. DC advancing, playing a diagonal ball right to the foot. That was PC getting the ball from Yotun. A nice little pass from Yoshi.
Advantage at least at this particular play, make the goalkeeper make a save.
Fagundes winning a ball again. Caldwell for an option as Penilla. And he has one goal, slipping that one through. Caldwell circles the goalkeeper, saved off the line. Amro Tarek.
Well done, Amro Tarek, but again, it's too easy. It really is way too easy for New England to win possession and play a couple of passes and they're in. It needs to be better defending, because if it's not, Orlando are going to be out this game.
And beating him to a 50-50 challenge and really make an important play for his team.
Sutter has that ball turnover, was read by Caldwell on the diagonal near side. Fagundes, foot on an outside back. Certainly looking for a certain type of player, Brad Friedel. It was just like the New York game.
Certainly no easy task.
Yeah, I think that's a completely another conversation, because we could go on over and over about that, but something has to be done with that scheduling. It really doesn't work out.
And now a bad giveaway from Edwards. Going down easy was Fagundes. Lions may survive this. Now Higuita will take the foul. Fans are hoping for. Question on the ball to Higuita. Winds up. Wins a header. By. Tarek in front of Fagundes. It's Yotun. So taken away. Stadium about as quiet as I've seen it all season, or heard it anyway.
Yeah, it certainly is. It's almost a shell-shocked feeling around the stadium.
Not many positives here in this first half. Down 2-0. Mohamed back on the ball after a disruption. Intervention was made by Aguadillo. There's Rocha. Nice ball in behind goal. Orlando City. Dom Dwyer scores what he wants, this time right before halftime. Goal number 10 on the season. We've got a ball game.
This game, just before James O'Connor talks to them at halftime, Tony Rocha did extremely well. Dom Dwyer makes that one across the near post, across the defender. It's an outstanding finish. It's a tough ball to hit. He's got in front of the defender.
Elmo sees it go out. Short time. Less than a minute. Or wouldn't that be something to equalize before halftime? Throw in. Yotun. Square pass. Rocha. And all the lanes cut off. Bring out the halftime whistle. All the way back to Earl Edwards. And there it is. But some life has been put into this game off the foot of Dom Dwyer. An assist from Tony Rocha.
Yeah, you know, you'd have to agree with him because probably he feels his team could have had more goals.
Let's not being bald. Solar panels for a charm machine. Back to the number 10. Coman on diagonal, cleaned up. And now turning around Caicedo, along with
options on the ball. I think that was really important for Josue Coleman and how he develops as a player, but he certainly had Scott Sutter in a good position there.
And Farrell read that one coming back. Mohamed El Munir. Debo, the all-star, down on his back, come forward. Said in the first half this week, James O'Connor said we're going to be our most vulnerable when we have the ball against this team, and that has proven to be the case on both goals. Attacking end of the stadium. He gets it away. Left foot. That's not optimal. We'll get it to his right. Putting that off. The shot on the way. Off target to the left. A good look from Tony Rocha, though, on a ball in from Higuita. Dwyer.
He could, but I tell you what, if I do that, I pull my hips.
Oh. Making no mistake on the foul there, Amro Tarek. Switch does not find its target. Once more, Penilla inside the area. Job from Yotun to get the ball away. Well, again, Zahibo around every ball in the midfield. El Munir jousting with Penilla. Comes away with it with Rocha. And the chase is on from Sutter. Just in front of the touchline. El Munir leading it back. Sutter can craft a cross. No, he can't. Knocked out of play. Near side, Christian Higuita. 4 of his 6 goals as a line have come this season. Playing it through. Rocha, nice ball. Turning, shooting. And being saved by Turner was Dom Dwyer.
Field up there, you find Higuita out wide, which is an unusual spot for him. But he ends up finding Rocha. Rocha tucks it back to Dom Dwyer, who possibly could have had Scott Sutter out wide, who was by himself. He decided
to Coman. Coman, corner of the 18, will cut back. Coman bends it, spilled, and eventually cleared away. Was at the 4th official right now. Mendoza puts it up. Now it's official. Second of 3 substitutions now used by James O'Connor. Fagundes running at the back line for Orlando City. They'll let it go and skim it over the top. Not a bad effort. Game and access to kids-only events. You can sign up at orlandocitysc.com/Cub Club. Use that Lion Nation code. Stop the revolution. Caicedo plays it forward. Tarek cleans it up. 66th minute now in Orlando. Caught in possession. Turned over. Orlando trying to make something of it. Oh, just poked away. Agadello. That's it to his left. You got to get the ball off his foot. Fagundes. And O'Neal saving the day. Coming. Fagundes, an outswinger, the far side post. Penilla will skim it through. Smothered and covered by Earl Edwards Jr. And Mueller getting a cheer. Higuita coming off. So all in on the attack now the rest of the way. Waiting to erupt. Whips it in, headed down, and in! Goal, Orlando City! Tarek, first goal as a Lion, and a great time. We are level at 2.
say it every single time. Anytime that guy gets in front of the ball in a set piece, Josimar Yotun, you know he's going to play you a beautiful ball. And this time, it is not the exception. Amro Tarek, with all the belief that he can get something out of it, gets across. Nobody tracks him down, which is atrocious defending. Nobody defending him. Ricochets up for the post. Turner hands in. Orlando City 2-2.
Caldwell, one of those players always on those underrated lists. Comes off after a long shift. Ball of two for Orlando City. Fagundes will chip it over the top. Put back inside the area. Ping pong, got to clear it. Don't play around with it. Boy, heavy challenge. Mueller trying to keep it alive. Now Mohamed El Munir is trying to disrupt everything. And now you got a really energetic Teal Bunbury. Mohamed El Munir, rather. He's defending now. Bunbury gets another touch into the area. He'll shoot. He'll score. It is 3-2. Teal Bunbury's team-leading 11th goal of the season, just after Orlando has leveled the scoreline, and it is now a 5-goal affair here in Orlando.
Agudelo, a good one from Bunbury. It's just taking it, gone past Tarek, and a good finish, but really disappointed because the whole momentum was with Orlando City at that point. Bunbury's just come on the field and just showed why he's got 10 goals already this season.
Good individual play there by Teal Bunbury, but Orlando City does make it a little bit too easy for him. Has that little quick movement
to get a result. And now the chase is on. Padilla will win the chase to it. He's into the area. He'll shoot off the crossbar. It was nearly 4-2. Put it down. Down 3-2. Tap flag stays down on Mueller. To the line. Intervention made. And now being tripped up. Mueller commits the foul.
They should have been protected from the referee. And you know, I do understand it goes both ways, but you know, there could have been a little bit more help from Orlando, from the referee at times, and protection.
That you're concerned about, the one-sidedness. And now turned over again. Mueller able to drop back in front of Bunbury. But they forgot about Agudelo. Agudelo's
never seen him play there before. Normally as a number 10, but he's very intelligent. His movement, he moves the ball really well, and he's done extremely well tonight.
In-swinging service. Rocha holds it in. Runs square on the diagonal. Dwyer in the box. Dwyer disrupted by Delamea. Got his first head to it. Rocha switches back to Yotun, coming out as Delamea. Yotun, another service into the box, headed on frame, but over the top. Next meeting will be October 13th at Gillette Stadium. Is it enough to get a result here at home? Service from Yotun into the area, flick on! Goal! Orlando City! You love stoppage time tonight. 3-3. What a delivery from Yotun.
A great delivery into the box from Yotun. A slight touch from Scott Sutter, and I think Turner would feel like he should have kept it out, but an important goal for Orlando City.
Could be a season-saving goal. Oh, got to be careful if you're Amro Tarek. There's some yellow, I think, was to Dwyer. Walking to Orlando City's half here.
Hopefully he's not Yoshimar Yotun. He's not walking towards. I hope not.
And he's going to the back pocket, and a red card's going to be administered.
Yoshimar Yotun, it looks like.
Down a man. Pino was active, lifted forward. Dwyer out jumped. Pino knocked down, and that's the end. Hilario Grajeda says this one's going to end in a 3-3 draw, second draw of the season for Orlando City Soccer Club. They fought back from 2 goals down, then a goal down late. 3-3 the final score.